Hi tea lovers, it's April from the teaspoutusa.com. I've had a lot of requests to teach you guys how to make my famous signature style tea. So today I've decided to use my Emerald Colada. It's a green tea with shredded coconut and pineapple. And we are going to steep up some tea. We're going to use this cup, which is about 16 ounces. So I'm going to make an iced tea. So one thing to remember is when you're going to make an iced tea, use half of the water so that when you add ice, it doesn't water it down. All right? So I'm going to get I've already got some water heated up, and I've used my tea kettle, programmable tea kettle. You can get them at walmart.com. And this one I had specifically set to green tea setting. So we're only going to use half water. It's going to be a 16-ounce drink, so we're going to use a full tablespoon of Emerald Colada. Now remember, when you're using loose leaf tea, a little bit goes a long way. So you don't need to use a whole lot. And when you purchase tea from the teaspoutusa.com, each bag will tell you specifically how much tea to use, what temperature water, and how long to steep it. All right, so we're going to pour our tea in here, or our water, excuse me. And then we're going to put our brown sugar directly into our steeper. You can put anything powdered in the tea genie except for matcha and turmeric, because they're so fine, they will clog up the filter. So we're gonna get a tablespoon of brown sugar, dump it right in our tea genie. We're going to set the timer for 3 minutes. All right, so while we do that, we're going to prep our cup. We are going to use sweetened condensed milk. And your sweetened condensed milk is going to be the same measurement that you use for your brown sugar. So we're going to get a tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk. It's going to be sweet and creamy. And we're just going to drop that right in there with the spoon. And we're going to wait for our tea to steep. In the meantime, you can go on my website, and there's recipes on there. I think right now I have the recipe for the Bobcat lemonade, which is raspberry matcha and pink lemonade, and also my blueberries and cream, which is a blueberries and cream, or blueberries and peaches oolong tea, steeped in brown sugar, sweetened condensed milk, and a shot of blueberry matcha. So today, we are going to, I have some ice, and we're going to make an iced drink. Now you can also make this hot. All right, so when your timer goes off, you're going to take your tea genie, the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you're going to sit it right on your cup. Or you can hold it like this so you can see the liquor separate from the leaves, and it's going to filter it out. But we're going to sit this right on top of here. I'm going to strain our leaves. Now you see, here you have left your tea leaves. This is great because all of my tea, because it's fresh loose leaf, you can re-steep these leaves a second time within 24 hours. So we're going to set this aside, and I might use it later for another drink. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing a second steep, you want to add a minute to the steeping time. All right, so now we have our tea, our brown sugar, and our sweetened condensed milk. You're going to give it a good stir to dissolve that sweetened condensed milk. Then you're going to add a little bit of ice just to cool it down. One of my pet peeves is iced tea with no ice. And if you steep this directly onto a cup of ice, it's just gonna melt. So we're gonna add a little bit of ice to chill it. And then we're gonna add ice. And there you have a signature style Emerald Colada green tea. Perfect, just like we used to make at the tea spout. Happy day, tea lovers.